ICSE Mathematics Class 10th, Chapter 19, Exercise, Self-Evaluation and Revision. Question number 14. In a school, the weekly pocket money of 50 students is as follows. Weekly pocket money, you see here, 40 to 50, 2 students, 50 to 60, 8 students, 60 to 70, 12 students, 70 to 80, 14 students, 80 to 19, 8 students, 90 to 100, 6 students. So we have to represent all these data on graph paper. I have made it graph sheet. You see, scale I have taken 2 centimeter is equal to 10 unit along the x-axis, 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit along y-axis. So here we have to prepare histogram, draw a histograms and frequency polygons on the same graph, find the mode from this graph. अब देखिए हमने क्या किया है, हिस्टोग्राम तैयार किया है 40 to 50, इसका जो वर्टिकल हाइट लिया है 2 centimeter, that is number of student 2 here, so it is 2. Similarly 50 to 60, vertical height is 8 centimeter, this is 8 centimeter. 60 to 70, 12, so 12 I have taken it. Now 70 to 80, that is 14 number of students are there. 80 to 98 and 90 to 100, that is 6. So in addition to this, left hand side and right hand side, we take one more width of the rectangle, but the frequency is 0 in both the sides. Left hand side will be also 0, right hand side will be also 0. So midpoint of this will be the 30 to 40, that is in between the middle point. 100 to 110, that is the middle point here. Similarly, in each rectangle, means in each histogram, I have taken the midpoint. All these midpoint I have joined it, you see. So in order to make the frequency polygon, I have joined it by straight line. In order to make it closed figure, so that is why I have taken the 30 to 40, that is 0 frequency. 100 to 110, that is 0 frequency. In addition to this, we have taken one more class on the left hand side and one more class on the right hand side. And its frequencies are 0. So what is the aim behind it is in order to make it the figure, closed figure. Because the polygon is always a closed figure. So from this point you see, all these figures are here now, it is a closed figure. Now with the help of this histogram, we have to find out the mode also, find the mode from this graph. The highest frequency किसका है, 14 का, देखिए 70 to 80. अब इसके adjacent there are two rectangles you can see. One frequency is 12 and other side right hand side में 8 है. इसका vertical height 8 है, इसका vertical height 12 है. The tendency of 12 is to pull the mode upward, whereas the tendency of C is to pull it downwards. So that is why I have joined that BD and AC. So now you see, BD and AC, they intersect each other at the point L. जो BD और AC है, एक दूसरे को कहाँ पर इंटरसेक्ट करते हैं, L पर. So just to drop a perpendicular from L, M, and M is the mode. that is 72.5. 72.5. LM is the perpendicular on x-axis. The abscissa of the point M, that is the OM, is equal to 72.5. Determine the mode. ये क्या डिटरमिन करता है? मोड. अब फ्रीक्वेंसी पॉलीगॉन को देखिए, हमने यहाँ पर रिप्रेजेंट किया है. एडजेसेंट रेक्टेंगल लिखा है यहाँ पर, एडजेसेंट रेक्टेंगल. ये एडजेसेंट रेक्टेंगल, तो उसके दोनों अगल बगल के दो रेक्टेंगल को लेंगे हम, और उसके जो टचिंग कॉर्नर होगा हाईएस्ट रेक्टेंगल का, उसको ज्वाइन करेंगे डायगोनली. These two diagonal intersect each other somewhere. From that intersecting point, you just drop a perpendicular on the x-axis, and that point will be the mode. Here it is 72.5. Now come to the question number 15. The distribution given below shows the marks obtained by 25 students in an aptitude test. Find the mean, median and the mode of the distribution. देखिए क्वेश्चन नंबर 15. The distribution given below shows the marks obtained by 25 students in an aptitude test. Find the mean, median and the mode of the distribution. Marks obtained are 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Frequencies are 3, 6, 3, 9, 6, 4, 2, 1. Cumulative frequency 3, 12, 18, 22, 24, 25. So what is the total number? N is 25. So n plus 1 will be equal to 26. So n plus 1 divided by 2, that will be equal to 13. 26 divided by 2, that is 13. So 13 lies in this class. So the median will be 7. Median will be 7. Now the mean. So you see the 5 into 3, f into x, that is 5 into 3, 6 into 9, 7 into 6, 8 into 4, 9 into 2, plus 10 into 1 whole divided by n, that is 25. So 171 divided by 25, it will be equal to 6.84. मैक्सिमम फ्रीक्वेंसी कॉलम क्या है? देखिए इसमें सबसे ज़्यादा फ्रीक्वेंसी किसका है? 9. So 6 will be your mode. Median will be equal to 6.84. Sorry, mean is equal to 6.84. Median is 7. So these three answers are there in question number 15. Now come to the question number 16. The mean of the following distribution is 52 and the frequency of the class interval 30 to 40 is f. Find the value of f. अब देखिए क्लास इंटरवल दिया हुआ है इधर 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70, 70 to 80. Frequencies are 5, 3, f, 7, 2, 6, 13. टोटल इसको सम करेंगे तो न्यूमेरिकल वैल्यू है 36 प्लस f. क्लास मार्क द मिड पॉइंट ऑफ इट. So 10 plus 20, that is divided by 2, that is 15. 20 plus 30 divided by 2, that is 25. So 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75. Find the product of the fx. Yes, 15 5 is 75, 25 3 is 75. 35 into f, that is 35f. 45 into 7, that is 315. 55 into 2, that is 110. 65 into 6, that is 390. 75 into 13, that is 975. 1940 plus 35f. So once the median is given, mean is given, that is 52. So 1940 plus 35f divided by 36 plus f, that is 52. So 1872 plus 52f, that will be equal to 1940 plus 35f. क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया हमने इसको. So take that f on one side, so f will be common. 52 minus 35 will be equal to 1940 minus 1872. So it will be 72F, that will be equal to 68. So F will be equal to 68 divided by 17 and it will be equal to 4. And 4 will be the answer of the question number 16. Now come to the question number 17. You see the monthly wages. The monthly income of a group of 320 employees in a company is given below. 6,000 to 7,020 employees, 7,000 to 8,045 employees, 8,000 to 9,065 employees, 9,000 to 10,095 employees, 10,000 to 11,060 employees, 11,000 to 12,030 employees, 12,000 to 13,000, that is 5 employees. Here, draw an ogive of the given distribution on the graph sheet, taking 2 cm is equal to 1000 on one axis and 2 cm is equal to 50 employees on the other axis. From the graph, determine the median wage, the number of the employees whose income is below 8,500. If the salary of the senior employees is above 11,500, find the number of the senior employees in the company, and the upper quartile we have to find out. So let us do it. You see the monthly income. अब मैंने लिख दिया है यहाँ पर 6,000 to 7,000, 7,000 to 8,000. Here the number of employees are here. Cumulative frequency 20, 65, 135, 225, 285, 315, 320. So n by 2, that is 320 divided by 2, it will be equal to 160. N by 4, in order to find out the first quartile, that is 320 divided by 4, it will be equal to 80. 3n by 4, it will be just triple time triple of it, 80, 80 into 3, that is 240. So median will be equal to, now median you see in which class it lies? This is the median class. So 9,000, that is exact lower limit, that is 9,000 plus 160, 160 that is n by 2, minus 130 means the cumulative frequency of the preceding class. So 160 minus 130 divided by the frequency of the median class, that is 95, into 1000. What is 1000? 1000 is the class interval. So it has been multiplied by 1000. So 9000 plus 30 into 1000 divided by 95. So 9,000 plus 315.789. It will be equal to 9,315.789. So 9,315.789, it will be approximately 9,400 approx. Now the Q3 means quartile, third quartile, you can say, that will be equal to 10,000. 240 minus 225 divided by 60 into 1000. So it will be the 10,000. You see the 10,000 here. Kyunki 3n by 4, that is 240, 240 will be in this group, in this class, 240. So 10,000 will be the exact lower limit, 240, that is 3n by 4, minus the cumulative frequency of the preceding class, that is 225, whole divided by 60 means frequency of the third quartile, into 1000, that is 10,000, plus 15 into 1000 divided by 60, that is equal to 10,250, that is 10,200 approx. So this is the, by calculation we have done it. Now let us start by graph method. How to find it out by graph. You see the scale I have taken 2 centimeter is equal to 1,000 rupees along the x-axis, and 2 centimeter is equal to 50 employees along the y-axis. Median is equal to 320 divided by 2, that is 160. So upper quartile 3n by 4, that is 3 into 320 by 4, that will be equal to 240. Median wage is 9,400 number of employees whose income is below rupees 8,500, that will be the 90. Number of employees whose income is above 11,500, that will be the 20, and upper quartile is 10,200. Now you see here the graph. You see I have taken it, the kink is there. From 0 to 6,000, that means our graph start from 6,000 to 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000, 11,000, 12,000, 13,000 and so on. So just after plotting the point 7,020, next point is 8,065, 9,130, 10,225, 11,285, 12,315 and 13,320. So once we have to find out the median. You see that n by 2. What is n by 2? That is 160. From here you draw a line parallel to x-axis. Drop the perpendicular from the intersecting point where the ogive is intersected. Drop the perpendicular. So it will be 9,400. It means 9,400 will be the median. Our first quartile, that is 90 here. You see the 8,500. 8,000. Question number 17. The number of employees whose income is below 8,500. So 8,500 say below. Means here draw a line parallel to y-axis first, and from the intersecting point draw a line parallel to x-axis that intersects the y-axis at 90. Means the number below 90 will be the number of employees whose income is less than 8,500. That will be one answer from here, 8,500. Next question is, the salary of a senior employee is above 11,500. 11,500 देखिए यहाँ पर है 11,000 और 12,000 के in between. So 11,500. From here you draw up a line parallel to the y-axis which intersect the ogive, and from the intersecting point of ogive draw a line parallel to x-axis which intersect at 300. So the 20 employees are there. So 320 is the highest. So 320 minus 300. That is the 20 employees whose income is more than 11,500. Third quartile you see 3n by 4. That is 240. 240 lies just below 250. From here you draw a line parallel to the x-axis. From the intersecting point of the ogive, you drop a perpendicular to x-axis which intersect at on x-axis, that is the 10,200. That will be the third quartile. In this way we have done, that is the first quartile is 8,500, median is 9,400, third quartile is 10,200, and the employees who are earning less than 8,500 is 90, and the senior employees who are earning more than 11,500, that is 20. In this way this question is complete now. Now proceed to the question number 18. A mathematics aptitude test of 50 students was recorded as follows. Marks 50 to 60, 4 students. 60 to 70, 8 students. 70 to 80, 14 students. 80 to 90, 19 students. 90 to 100, 5 students. Here I have taken the scale 3 cm is equal to 10 unit along the x-axis, 1 cm is equal to 1 unit along y-axis. Now here again I have used the kink because this value start from 50 onward. So this kink means it saves our space also, as well as it is not required. So our graph start from 52 onwards. So we just draw a rectangle or histogram, you can say. So 50 to 60, highest frequency is 4 here, you see. 60 to 70, that is 8. 70 to 80, that is 14 vertical height. 80 to 90, the vertical height is 19. 90 to 100, its vertical height is 5. So this is the highest rectangle. The adjacent rectangles are having the vertical height 14 and 5. So you see this, now join the D and B corner of the highest rectangle and A and C. The intersecting point of BD and AAC is L. From L, you drop a perpendicular on x-axis, that will give you the 82.6, that is the mode as per the graph. Here I have worked out the mode by calculation method, that is 80 means the highest. It is the lowest one. The lowest means exact lower limit, that is 80. 19 minus preceding frequency, that is 14. So 19 minus 14 upon 2 into 19 minus 14 minus 5 into 10. 80 plus 50 by 19, that is 82.63. So here it is 82.63. As per the graph, it is 82.6. This is I have done as per the calculation I have mentioned here, as per the calculation, as per the graph. So there is a slight difference. Here, as per calculation, we have done up to the second place of the decimal, that is 82.63, whereas in graph we have got 82.6, that is the mode. Now come to the question number 19. Using the step deviation method, calculate the mean marks of the following distribution. State the model class also. Class intervals 50 to 55, 55 to 60, 60 to 65, 65 to 70, 70 to 75, 75 to 80, 80 to 85, and 85 to 90. Corresponding valencies are respectively, you can say the 5, 20, 10, 10, 9, 6, 12, 8. Here you see 50 I have done. So the class mark, इसका क्लास मार्क कितना हो जाएगा? 50 प्लस 55 को प्लस किया, 2 से डिवाइड किया तो वो 52.5. Here 57.5, 62.5, 67.5, 72.5, 77.5, 82.5, 87.5. These are the class mark, means mid value. Now we have to take the deviation. So before going to find out the deviation, we have to assume what will be the. So I have taken the 67.5. 67.5 as the assumed mean. So x minus a means 52.5 minus 67.5. That will be minus 15. 57.5 minus 67.5, that will be minus 10. 62.5 minus 67.5, that is minus 5. Again 67.5 minus 67.5, that is 0. 72.5 minus 67.5, that is 5. 77.5 minus 67.5, that is 10. 82.5 minus 67.5, that is 10. 82.5 minus 67.5, that is 15. 87.5 minus 67.5, that is 20. Now we have got the value of d here. D means deviation. In order to find the value of t, that is d by I. D by I means the deviation divided by class interval. So what is the class interval? That is 5. So minus 15 divided by 5, that is minus 3. Similarly, minus 10 divided by 5, that is minus 2. 5 divided by minus 5 divided by 5, that is minus 1. Here it will be the 0. 5 divided by 5, that is 1. 10 divided by 5, that is 2. 15 divided by 5, that is 3. 20 divided by 5, that is 4. Now we have got the value of t. This is the value of t. Now frequency is already given in the book. Write down the frequency in the concerned column. 2, 20, 10, 10, 9, 6, 12, 8 and total is 77. So find out the ft. F into t means minus 3 into 2, that is minus 6, minus 2 into 20, that is minus 40, minus 1 into 10, that is minus 10, 0 into 10, that is 0, 9 into 1, that is 9, 6 into 2, that is 12, 12 into 3, that is 36, 8 into 4, that is 32. So sum up all this, algebraically sum, that will be 33. So the mean will be equal to, this is the step deviation method, which I have done here. That is the step deviation method, because in the book it is asked that find out the mean by step deviation method. So in this step deviation method, first of all we have to find out the deviation with respect to the assumed mean. After that we find out the value of t, means d divided by I. इसको करने से पहले d divided by I इसलिए करते हैं कि हमारा जो मल्टीप्लिकेशन होगा सिंपल हो जाएगा. It will be not lengthy, and at the last we multiplied it. जो हमने पहले यहाँ पर डिवाइड किया था उसको हम यहाँ पर मल्टीप्लाई करके रीस्टोर करते हैं. देखिए 67.5 क्या है हमारा assumed mean. This part is known as the correction work. Either it will be plus or minus. जो assumed mean किए हैं उसमें कितना करेक्शन है वो यहाँ से पता चलता है. So 67.5 plus 15 divided by 7, it will be 67.5 plus 2.14, it will be equal to 69.64. The model class, that is 55 and 60, because corresponding frequency is 20 and it is the highest maximum frequency, hence the model class is 55 and 60. Now come to the question number 20. The marks obtained by 200 students in an examinations are given below. Marks are 0 to 10, that is 5, 10 to 20, that is 11, 20 to 30, that is 10, 30 to 40, 20, 40 to 50, 28, 50 to 60, 37, 60 to 70, 40, 70 to 80, 29, 80 to 90, 14, 19 to 100, that is 6. Now here draw an ogive of the given distribution, taking 2 cm is equal to 10 marks on one axis and 2 cm is equal to 20 students on the other axis. Using the graph, determine the median marks. Second, the number of the students who failed if the minimum marks required to pass is 40. If the scoring 85 and more marks is considered as a grade 1, find the number of the students who secured the grade 1 in the examination. Now you see here, the marks obtained by 200 students in an examinations are given below. Cumulative frequency I have prepared in addition to this. So 5, 16, 26, 46, 74, 111, 151, 180, 194, 200s. So n by 2, that is 200 divided by 2, that is 100. Median will be equal to 50 plus 100 minus, now 50, देखिए n by 2 100 किस में आ जाएगा, यहाँ पर आएगा. और ये क्लास, this class will be known as median class. So median will be equal to 50 plus 100 minus 74 divided by 37 into 10. That will be equal to 50 plus 260 divided by 37. So 50 plus 7.027 and it will be equal to 57.027. This is as per the calculations. The number of the students who failed if the minimum marks required to pass is 40, the less than 40 is 46 students. If the scoring 85 and more marks is considered as a grade 1, the number of the students who secured a grade 1 will be equal to 200 minus 188, that is 12 students are there. The same question we have to done it by graph methods. You see, I have taken the scale here. That is 2 centimeter is equal to 10 marks on x-axis, 2 centimeter is equal to 20 students on y-axis. Number of students who secured grade 1, that is 200 minus 188. Here you see 188 यहाँ पर पड़ता है. यहाँ से देखिए पहले तो. First of all you see the n by 2. That is n by 2 means we have to find that is 100. Locate it on y-axis. Draw a line parallel to the x-axis. From here you drop a perpendicular. So median will be your 57 as per the graph. Number of students who failed by 46. So these are the failed students. You see. Just proceed from up to this level. That is failed student. From here you draw a line, parallel line. From this point you drop a perpendicular. So 40. So 40 is the passing marks. The student who are getting more the marks than 40, they will be passed and remaining will be failed. So number of the student who failed is 46 here. Your median is complete here now. So number of the students who secured a grade 1, that is 200. You see here 85. See the question number. If the scoring marks is 85 and more marks is considered as grade 1, find the number of the students who secured grade 1 in the examination. So 85 marks से हमने क्या किया, line parallel किया किसके y axis से. From the intersecting point of the ogive curve, draw a line parallel to the x-axis. So you will get the point that is 188. Subtract it from 200, you will get 12 students. And so remember that this graph is always prepared with the freehand curves. You have to not use the scale to join these points. So there is a slight difference while we are drawing any freehand curve. So there is somewhat little bit difference as per the calculation, which is negligible.